The world is busy counting the dead, and the country that exported this deadly virus is busy wiping evidence. First a cover-up, then a clean-up. China is destroying evidence and silencing critics. It destroyed the first coronavirus test samples. It wiped the Wuhan wet markets clean. And now it is punishing critics at home. Tonight on Gravitas, we can reveal new information. China is still muzzling voices of those who ask questions, especially those who dare to speak against President Xi Jinping. Our cover story tonight is a tale of 3 critics, 3 Chinese citizens who dared to speak out against the mighty Communist Party. They're now facing the wrath of the dragon. The first is a property tycoon. His name is Ren Zhiqiang. Ren wrote against President Xi Jinping. He disappeared last month. He has resurfaced now in the headlines. The Chinese state says that Ren is under investigation. For what? The government did not bother to give us details. The second person in our list in this story is a man called Xi Jinping. Xu is a scholar and an activist. He was arrested in February. He had demanded President Xi Jinping's resignation after the coronavirus outbreak. That's a sure shot ticket to jail in China. The third person on our list has proved to be more embarrassing for the government. The government can dismiss criticism from regular citizens, but what happens when one of your own speaks out? We are talking about a woman called Fu Ying. Not just another Chinese citizen. Fu Ying was Vice Foreign Minister of China until the year 2013. She still holds a very senior post in the Communist Party. She's the chairperson of the Foreign Affairs Committee. Fu is unhappy with Beijing's combative diplomacy, and she has spoken out through a newspaper piece. I'm going to repeat their names: Ren Zhiqiang, Xi Jinping, and Fu Ying. I'm repeating their names because I want you to remember these names. These are 3 individuals in a country of 140 crore people who have shown the courage to speak out. In a country where criticizing the government is a crime, they have done it. Let me tell you their stories now. Ren Zhiqiang is a former real estate executive. He's a long-time member of the Communist Party. Ren enjoys a large following on the Chinese social media. After the coronavirus outbreak, he wrote an essay that went viral. A copy of that essay is now on your screen. The piece is a scathing criticism of the Chinese president. It calls Xi Jinping, quote-unquote, a power-hungry clown. It hits out at the Communist Party for the censorship of the media. Ren said that the curbs on free speech have exacerbated this epidemic. And now those curbs have reached him. He is being punished for speaking his mind. Ren disappeared last month. Now China says he's under investigation. He's accused of, quote-unquote, serious violations of discipline and law. What specifically did he violate? Well, they won't say that, so let me do the honors. He violated the unspoken rule in China. You cannot criticize Xi Jinping. He did that. China has always been harsh with critics. But this level of brazenness, when the whole world is watching it, only shows how nervous China is about this criticism, both at home and abroad. Take the case of Xi Jinping. This is the second man on our list. After Wuhan was locked down, Xi began asking questions. He's a prominent activist. He pointed out lapses and he demanded Xi Jinping's resignation. He also wrote an essay. And we have accessed an English copy of this essay. It says, and I'm quoting, Mr. Xi Jinping, now I'm calling on you to step down. You're not a capable political leader. He said that. You're not a capable political leader to the president of China. You can well imagine what followed. He was promptly detained and has been missing since. There are no reports, none that we and our sources have been able to access, that confirm this man's whereabouts. And this, I can tell you, is the pattern for the critics at home. They're quashed. What about those outside China? Well, to take care of them, China has unleashed diplomats. They're trying to control the narrative. They spread misinformation. They send aid and buy silence. They push conspiracy theories and create confusion. This aggressive campaign has created divisions within the Communist Party. And this brings us to the third critic on the list. The woman on your screen, Fu Ying, the former Vice Foreign Minister of China. Writing for the state mouthpiece People's Daily, she said, and I'm quoting, "Words need to be supported by high-quality content. We must put forth a true three-dimensional and comprehensive picture of China to the international society." Well said. These words are a clear reprimand to China's new age and combative diplomats, better known as Twitter warriors on the internet. Diplomats like the kind who have blocked us. A top Communist Party official is giving them a public dressing down. The message for China is clear. It can silence millions, but will still be exposed by a few.